Hi, I'm Miles and this is Auto-Minded. I'm here in Southwest Florida and this is the Revs Institute Archives and Research Facility. In fact, they've just moved into a brand new place that's custom built. What makes that so special is it really lets them spread their wings of a world-class collection. Because this is a research facility, you need an appointment and a purpose to really walk through the doors. But they also make sure that they put a full photo archive online, and that's a really great thing to have because it makes it easy to license everything from commercial work right down to if you just want something really nice for your office. But the real reason why I love exploring is because you find gems like this. It's 1953, Bridgehampton, New York, and that's Max Hoffman with a 300 SL Racer. The 300 SL Racer dominated in the 1952 season, but by 1953 it was retired, so it's easy for Hoffman to get his hands on one. And the reason why he even had it was because he was the new distributor for Mercedes-Benz in the USA. And the reason why he's at the SCCA races in Bridgehampton is because he's drumming up support for the road car, and that would eventually become the 198 Gullwing. But what's really great about this photo is it tells us a lot about what's going on. Hoffman and his passenger are in suits, so this is a parade lap. But you know it's a real lap because they're at the start and finish line. And it's definitely a different era in racing because you can see just how close the crowd can get anytime during the event. Plus you might spot that barn in the background. Now the funny thing is that barn is still just right there. It's now a residence and it's got a big privacy hedge around it. In fact, if you look at this neighborhood, there's a lot of big privacy hedges. That's because we're in the Hamptons and we're within walking distance of the beach. So 70 years later, and what was once potato farms is, well, now a little bit more about the cabbage. And that's really why I like the photo so much better. You get a better sense of atmosphere. You can really see the small town comes together to celebrate some really cool cars. You just don't get that kind of buzz, that kind of tingle, or that kind of good traffic here today. You can tell something's missing. And, well, I guess that's what you call nostalgia. But while we're talking about something that's missing, you might want to take another look at that 300 SL that Hoffman's driving because those pictures are some of the last times it was ever seen. And that's just what makes a place like this so awesome because a comprehensive archive, it gives you everything. Sometimes they're sentimental, sometimes they're just records, but sometimes they're a puzzle piece to $1 million mystery that still needs to be solved. And that's why you're probably going to find me spending more time here than even just on the scene in New York because the best stories, well, they're still told right there in the stacks. And because the Revs has all those photos online, it means you can go on and discover your own $1 million mystery. Thanks for watching.